Hi, Fire Signs. These are your general collective messages from 15th February till 15th March 2021. These are general and collective. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not resonate with you, does not apply to you, it's probably not your message this time. Please don't pose it to resonate. Okay, so I will do oracle messages for each of the zodiacs. So that is individual for Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius for the month from now till 15th March 2021. This will be your theme for the rest of the month. So you have to take it as it applies. Then I'll do the same with the moon card. Then I'll do tarot. So my suggestion would be once I do the tarot reading, you apply that entire reading to your individual themes, whatever comes up for your individual zodiac. That way you'll get a more accurate reading for yourself or for your sign. Okay, then we'll do one thing that you need to work on and one blessing from the gods and goddesses deck. Okay, so let's get one theme for Aries from now till 15th March 2021. Okay, two fell out for you, Aries. I'll read both. So sweet. Time for a nap and imagine. Okay, Aries, I feel like if you're overworking yourself or you are taking too much time to do, too much energy, expending your energy too much, it's time for you to rest as well, because you'll burn yourself out otherwise. Aries, what might also help you is, it's beautiful how you got yellow and you got blue. Okay, so work with your solar plexus and work with your throat chakra. It'll help you. A good way for you to relax, Aries, will be for you to get into or indulge in some creative activities. Okay, so whether it's painting or dancing or creating art or craft or cooking or whatever, anything that may be creative, that heightens your imagination. That'll be a good way for you to relax, Aries. But don't overdo yourself. Your numbers are 24 and 20, so don't overdo yourself, because you'll only just burn out towards the end of the month if you don't take enough breaks or enough gaps to recharge or you refuel yourself. All right, Aries. Nice themes. Being around water might also be beneficial to you, Aries. Okay, let's look at one for Leo. All that glitters. Number 16, Leo. You're the glamour of the zodiac. Okay, so I feel like for you, Leo, you are going to be, I think, quite focused on prosperity. You're going to be quite focused on just anything that is shiny, anything that looks like very alluring or very sparkly. You might also struggle with giving too much of importance to material things, Leo. That might be your theme. You might be finding yourself giving too much importance to materialistic things or things that are that look shiny, sparkly, etc., and you might miss the essence or the depth of a particular thing in your bid to just chase after things which are shiny or chase after things which are glamorous or have a glitter. Okay, you might find yourself doing that over and over again this month, Leo, so take care of that. All right, also remember, everything that glitters is not gold. Okay, so just take care of that for this month, Leo. That's your theme. Catch yourself when you do that, and then realign yourself. Okay, let's look at one for Sagittarius. Yin, beautiful. Number 2. This card also came out for Gemini, I think. Alright, Sagittarius, looks like you are going to be surrounded by feminine energy, or you're going to be expanding your own feminine energy. This month might also be relevant for you in terms of female figures in your life. Okay, so that might be the focus for you this month, Sagittarius. Okay, maybe working things out with with the women in your life, or coming to a more balanced state or a more harmonious state with the women in your life. That's one. The other one is also that exploring your own feminine energy as well, okay? Exploring your own creativity, your own state of flow, your own state of receptivity, okay? So this month looks like that's going to be your highlight, Sagittarius. All right. Again, all three are nice ones. Let's get moon messages for each of the signs. So let's get one for Aries. Oh my god. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, Aries. So what did I say? Take your time out. Adjust yourself in terms of what is relaxation for you, okay? Don't be on the go all the time. Take time in your schedule to relax. Ask others to adjust also for you wherever the need is required. Ask for help, okay? And wherever you need to adjust your schedule so that you can incorporate more relax, more calm, more creativity into your schedule, into your day-to-day life, you make those adjustments as well. All right, Aries? Let's look at one for Leo. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Leo, why are you chasing all these glittery things? All right? I'm sorry. Is it because you feel you're not good enough, or you feel like you don't have enough, or you feel like somebody else always has more than you? Check yourself on that, Leo. Don't run after things unnecessarily, especially superficial things, okay? Believe in yourself, and this month, I'm sorry, please hold on. Sorry about that. Struggling with health last few days. Okay. So wherever you feel, Leo, that you are not good enough, or wherever you find yourself chasing after things which are superficial, or which look shiny to you, which are glamorous to you, you need to understand that that's coming from a place of you not feeling good enough or worthy enough. You correct that, this running after things will stop on its own. Okay, Leo? This month you're being supported to do that, so please do that. Let's look at one for Sagittarius. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Beautiful card, Sagittarius. And imagine now you got two pink or purple or whatever it may be, right? You got the color of harmony. So nice. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, for you, especially regards to feminine energy or the feminines in your life or the women in your life, there will be a win-win outcome. Don't worry about it, okay? So whatever you need, what did I say? You need to work on creating more balance and harmony within your relationships or connections, especially with the women in your life and also your inner feminine, okay? And through that, there will be a win-win outcome for you as well, Sagittarius, okay? Nice themes for all three fire signs. Let's look at tarot. I'm going to look at what was the past energy, what is the present, and then what's going to be a future outcome or potential outcome. All right, so you got transformation in your past energy. This is the death card, actually card for Scorpio. Fell reversed, I'll leave it reversed. So either fire signs, you have gone through a rebirth process, okay, and that has been completed now. Okay, so you have completely finished one chapter of your life and you've begun a new one, which is beautiful. You've completed that and you have already got transformed, okay? Either that for some of you, and maybe that's why also you need to take some time to rest and you need to work more with your feminine energy. For Leo, I feel like there is something that you're not doing, which is what I was going to come at. For some of you, you have avoided your transformation process, you have avoided your rebirth process, okay? And that could be the case for you, Leos. You may not believe that you're good enough, okay? And that is why you may be chasing superficial things and not allowing the deep transformation or the deep rebirth that needs to happen, okay? Let me do a clarifier. Okay, Seven of Swords, politics. So again, this fell reversed. I'll leave it reversed. So in the past, there may have been some deception or past hurt or past deceptions, okay, that led to those of you who have completed your transformation, for you to have completed that. It's beautiful how both these have fallen reversed, which means they're done with. This energy is done with. For those of you who didn't take the chance to transform yourself, maybe because of feeling scared or feeling like you might repeat past mistakes or past errors, maybe you'll get a chance again to redo that thing and work on that thing again, all right, in the future. But for those of you who completed that, you overcame even any kind of deception or any kind of past hurt or any kind of past wounds that you may have had, all right, and you birthed a new person, you birthed a new you. So you actually completed your transformation. It's beautiful. Let's look at your present energy, fire signs. I don't know why all your cards are falling reversed. Nothingness fell reversed. In traditional tarot, this is a Hierophant. So presently also, I feel like fire signs, some of you are struggling with, you don't know what to believe, you don't know what is your real belief system, or you're not allowing spiritual progress to happen for yourself. And for others of you, you are breaking through barriers, you're breaking through obstacles or dogmas, societal dogmas, okay, things that bound you or bind you. All right, for some of you, this could be about refusal to be to stay committed to something. Let me do a clarifier for this. All right, Seven of Cups. You got two sevens now. Seven of Cups under your nothingness. So yeah, I feel like for the majority of you, you don't know what to believe is because right now, currently, you don't know what to believe is because there are too many things around you. Okay, there are too many. Again, you got the shiny object syndrome, which is the same as Leo's theme. So there's too much of scattered energy. There are too many options around you, and you don't know which one to believe, which one is true for you, which one is the right one for you, which one you should commit to. And therefore, also, I think this has fallen reversed is because I think you don't know. For those of you who have completed the transformation, and your present energy is this, don't worry about it too much, because this is a small energy sphere which will change if you change your energy. Okay, so you'll, over a period, you'll know what to focus on and what to believe and what is actually good for you and what you can commit to. Okay, apply to your individual themes as well. That'll make more sense. I'm doing one more clarifier for nothingness. All right, there you go. So Ten of Cups, harmony. So this is you are right now taking it easy, or not really committing to anything, or not really solidifying a belief system, whether it is a spiritual belief system or religious belief system, whatever it may be, is because you want harmony at the end of it. You want a peaceful, loving, complete, abundant lifestyle or life or environment. All right, which is why, and there are too many things that are going on right now which is scattering your energy, hence you don't know what to commit to really. Okay, don't worry about it, it'll pass. All right, let's look at a future potential outcome for you guys towards March 15th. Comparison, Five of Swords. There might be some conflict, internal conflict, mental conflict. There might be somebody trying to dominate you as well, fire signs, or there might be some kind of manipulation in terms of thought process, or just mind games that could happen towards the end of towards 15th March. Yeah, there's a need for you to be turning in 4 of Cups. There's a need for you to be doing some reflection, some self-reflection, fire signs. Especially if you find yourself in a situation where there is internal conflict, mental conflict, or there are people who are trying to dominate you or manipulate you or play mind games with you. Okay, that might happen for some of you. I'm doing an alternative outcome for fire signs. Beautiful. Completion. World card. So for those of you, I feel like those of you who have allowed this transformation to happen, you're probably in a state of void right now, is because you don't know what to commit to or what to attach yourself with or what to bind yourself with, simply because you want harmony and you want a peaceful, loving coexistence with everybody, and therefore you're taking your time in terms of what you want to really finally attach yourself to or give your energy to in a committed way. For those of you, you will be nearing a completion, you will be nearing lessons being mastered, okay, and cycles being closed out, all right. For those of you who have not allowed this transformation to happen, this is taking you in a place of deep diving further to understand what you need to commit to, which can bring you harmony, joy, peace, love, etc., and how you need to let go of external or scattered energy or too much of shiny objects or too much of glittery things, because that is only going to drain you and not allow you to have this transformation. And in that process, you might also have some internal conflict, you might also have to spend some time on reflection, but ultimately for you also, you can achieve this completion, you can achieve this lessons being learned and cycles being closed out. Okay, fire signs. All right, 5 of Pentacles, the outsider, fell reversed. I'm going to leave it reversed. As you complete cycles, as you learn your lessons, fire signs, you will no longer feel a sense of abandonment. You will no longer feel a sense of loss. For some of you, if there is a monetary loss, that also might be recovered, or that might also cease to make you feel upset anymore. All right, so as you learn your lessons, as you close out any cycles that are not meant for you, as you close out any equations or any situations or any thought processes or self-defeating behaviors, as you close them out, you will then start feeling a sense of belonging again in the world, of belonging again with everybody, and you will not feel like an outsider, you will not feel like you're abandoned. All right, nice outcome cards. Just watch out for some mental conflict or some manipulation or mind games. If that happens to you, fire signs, don't become aggressive or don't become dominating or angry. What will work for you is to reflect, go within, reflect, see what you can change, turn out the external noise, see what you can change, and then move to this. All right. Nice. Let me get one blessing from the Hindu gods and goddesses for fire signs. These are really big cards. Your blessing is Vrinda Devi, goddess of devotion. Her blessing is residence in a holy place, proximity to natural beauty, devotion to Krishna or Vishnu, and physical health and well-being. So if you feel like there is anybody trying to dominate you, cheat you, play mind games, etc., don't worry, you have a blessing to overcome that as well. And at the same time, any scattered energy that you feel or any too many options draining you, you have the ability or the blessing over here again of health and well-being. So even through all of this, your well-being is still being protected. 5 times. Nice. Let's look at one thing you want to work on. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Beautiful card. Work on this. 5 signs. So like I said earlier in the beginning, some of you have not allowed this transformation to happen. If you don't allow this transformation to happen, and you would know, each of you would know individually what it is for you, you will keep your vibration at a lower level, at a lower density, okay? Whereas you're being asked this month to raise your vibration, to do things that raise your vibration towards the vibration of the cosmos, okay, towards the vibration of the universe, so that you can have your completions and you can then become master of all lessons or become master of relevant lessons and move forward to the next chapter of your life. All right, so I hope this helped you, fire signs, that is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. I will check back again with you next month, and until then, you guys have a great rest of February and March. See you.